The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Whoa!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the World Heavyweight Champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now.
Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar. Can a damn soul stop it? Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done scooped your honey, I think she smell my cologne, it's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny. Pimpin' hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the
Money, 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 money.
They see it, they see it.
Money, 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 money.
Say what, say what, say what? Money. I'm global dollar, dollar, and roll with about 50. Like to go out smelling fresh and looking spiffy. Don't like clean money, I want my wrist to be filthy. Pops with that retirement fund, I can't judge till I'm 60. So what am I supposed to do? Rolling through, steady patting them pockets, sell I'm stacking hole in two. Ching, ching, bling, bling, catching cash and lump. It's a Coro, get a jacket, I'm selling them out my trunk. Whenever, whatever, it takes to shake down a dollar. Mozo in that direction, wait a minute, holla, holla. All wants to know where they go, where they winning. A Mick and Marshall Monday, smelling just like a mint.
Money, 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 money,
Money nowadays. Money is the rich tree. If you can't see the money, get your eyes clean with Visine. I need 5 things plus 7 digits at a time. See my chillin'. The best, never worse. See, we never get the pebbles, they got the rocks first. Bank vaults, I'm locking. Ching, ching, we're mocking. rocking. My family Christmas stockings are shocking. Fine women any weather. Naughty denim and leather. Call it trickin' whatever, son, they get better. I'm one smart cookie, the vet that smacks rookies. My stock's on top, your checks bounce while mine's boogie. Wrist, I must rock it. Chick, stop it, I knock it. Cash looks like I got a gang of fists in my pockets. Fist in my pockets. Fist in my pockets.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
With us all in the final days of the countdown of WrestleMania 32, because I got a huge response last year for what was my WrestleMania 31 Fallout Shoot video, I thought I would count you down to WrestleMania 32 by breaking down the card, which is pretty much what I've done for this week's show. So I invite you to get in on the conversation in the comments of this video at Jonathan Clarke 22. You can tweet me on Twitter at Jonathan Clarke 1, and you can let me know what's up on my Facebook page at HEW Entertainment, and on Google Plus you can do the same at HEW Entertainment. What I'm looking at here are the match-by-match breakdowns for WrestleMania 32, and I have to say this year's WrestleMania card really isn't offering us much from the perspective of a wrestling fan who I really feel for, who was actually excited when they first heard about WrestleMania 32. The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon inside Hell in the Cell is really throwing me off this year for WrestleMania, because not only now is Shane McMahon possibly taking control of WWE, but The Undertaker could be being in his final WrestleMania match this year if he loses, which really could upset a lot of people if The Undertaker does come out on the losing end of things. Also, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match between Triple H's defending champion and Roman Reigns. The biggest thing about this match that really upsets me is that Triple H is going into it as the defending champion, and Roman Reigns is your challenger. With Reigns going into the Royal Rumble this year as the defending champion, wouldn't it have made more sense if Reigns would have survived the Royal Rumble somehow by defeating all the biggest names, and then went into WrestleMania as the defending champion, and then Triple H shocked the world by becoming the number one contender? Also, we have a street fight between Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose hanging over our heads, and a triple threat match for the first time in almost 10 years for the Divas Championship between Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. A 7-man ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship, and a 6-man tag team match, pretty much the New Day facing the League of Nations, giving them something to do, and appearances by Fifth Harmony, the pop group that were up for a couple of awards early in 2016, and The Rock making his annual WrestleMania appearance, which seems to become a consistent habit for The Rock. So really, when you look at this year's WrestleMania card by a match-by-match breakdown, there really isn't much that really intrigues me as a wrestling fan. You know, the biggest letdown for me this year was finding out who The Undertaker's opponent was at WrestleMania. You know, all the opponents you could have had for The Undertaker, I mean, Shane McMahon, come on. I mean, everybody was so excited when Shane McMahon first returned. They were chanting, "This is awesome." I will give wrestling fans credit for being some of the smartest people in the world, because you guys are never given enough credit. I mean, Shane McMahon coming back getting a huge reaction. I didn't even think Shane McMahon knew that he was going to get the reaction that he received, which made this be really over the top. At the start of the first Raw in the Fallout of Fastlane, where we really do get a lot of answers to the questions about WrestleMania. You know, the first night after the last pay-per-view on the road to WrestleMania before the biggest event of the year, we always get answers to questions, and we didn't know what Shane McMahon was back for, and I think it surprised us all when Shane McMahon found out from Vince McMahon, his father, who disowned Shane, in this very lackluster storyline, which is kind of just being done in an act of desperation, in my opinion, from all the injuries we've seen throughout 2015, early 2016. John Cena, Randy Orton, Seth Rollins should bring back a lot of memories for you guys. Of course, Seth Rollins was supposed to have been in the main event picture for a long time, and then this had to happen for Seth Rollins blowing at his knee the way he did last year during a UK tour, really throwing WWE back and having to go back and rewrite everything. So obviously Shane McMahon was their answer, and apparently what people are saying now is with this departure in 2009, which shocked the wrestling world, Shane McMahon has not signed on full-time for WWE, which leads me to believe The Undertaker actually has a chance of winning this match, and probably could be giving us one more match against who else? Sting, if Sting pulls an interference in this match. Astronomically, the odds of Shane winning this match, the truest thing Vince McMahon ever said, astronomically, the odds of Shane McMahon winning this match are second to none. The only way he could win this match is by someone interfering. I don't care who it is, Mick Foley, Sting, whoever it is, who has history with The Undertaker, even Kane I would go for. There's no way Shane McMahon can beat The Undertaker on his own, and if he does, it's going to be something we are never going to forget. And if he does beat him on his own, even with the help of somebody, it'll be because of the Coast to Coast, something we haven't seen since 2009. The last person he performed that move on was Randy Orton, I believe. That was the last time Shane was in the ring against anyone, and it was a street fight. The Hell in a Cell concept of this match is a little bit intriguing. It's a lot better on paper as a Hell in a Cell match, looking a lot better from the perspective of a wrestling fan than if this match were just one-on-one for The Undertaker's final match at WrestleMania and control of WWE. Mostly the control lies within Monday Night Raw. It's not control of the entire WWE. That's something that a lot of people have to keep in mind here. It's not for control of the entire WWE. It's looked at as control of the entire WWE because of Monday Night Raw being their only live show, and the majority of the rosters of Raw and SmackDown are on the 1 3-hour show. And because Raw is always their flagship show and looked at that way, I guess Vince McMahon is considering this control of the entire WWE. So everybody's jobs are in a compromisable position, and it seems like Triple H is becoming more desperate with his actions towards Roman Reigns in recent weeks. Now, this leads me to believe, with how desperate Triple H has become with the laceration of Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns retaliating with brawl after brawl, week in and week out, that Triple H will somehow survive his match with Roman Reigns just as an excuse not to be fired, because they can't fire the WWE Champion without stripping him of the title, and because Triple H would not have been beaten in the fallout of WrestleMania 32. That could probably set up for something like Triple H versus Seth Rollins at their next major pay-per-view, which of course would be SummerSlam sometime in August. Now that's right around the time that Seth Rollins returns, and because the comparison between Triple H and Seth Rollins has been made for over half a year now, with Seth Rollins saying that he's better than Triple H ever was, and then Triple H handpicking Seth Rollins to be the future of the WWE ever since he won the Money in the Bank briefcase prior to cashing that in last year at WrestleMania, which really pissed me off. It makes more sense to have Triple H be defeated by Seth Rollins, who would be the conquering and returning hero if Triple H was victorious over Roman Reigns. And the popularity of Reigns is not really at the point that I would want to see the popularity of Reigns get to. So with how Reigns is not as popular as someone like Triple H, even though Triple H is the heel, it makes more sense for Triple H to retain the title and give Triple H and Stephanie an excuse to hang around and see how things will play out in the next few months. And as long as Triple H is champion, they're going to do everything they can to make sure the Authority does not lose the championship, so they can hang around while Shane is in control of Monday Night Raw. Regardless of the fallout of WrestleMania 32, what we're going to see is the Authority will be on the same Raw as Shane McMahon, even if they are fired. And it's the last time that we see the Authority and Vince McMahon. But I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon, because